used to know these people. I kind of seen them through my own eyes. The funny thing is, was that so much fucked up shit happened to each and every one of them. Some girl broke it off with her man and gave it to him good, and swam in the river she came from. Some other girl I used to be with met her end by that same guy. Some fool turned into glass and shattered into pieces, falling away in slow motion. His one and only friend was his echo fading away from existence. Some girl turned into a shooting star and stayed with those constellations forever in peace. Some skinhead took more than he should have and took off on the bridge of the other side of town and fell to his death. A lovely songbird took off and flew away with the wings I gave her, and her voice surrounded the skies of the streets. I've been around for too long. I've seen all kinds of crazy fucked up shit happen in these streets, especially last year. I've just been hanging out since then, just staying out of the way. Just looking at people and how they fall, how they fall and can't get back up again. People are something else, I fucking swear. Shit. The sad thing was that it had all to do with love. I've been around for thousands and thousands of years, and yet I still learn new things from other people. It's like I look at them, right? And what I see is all these kinds of fucked up love stories with fucked up endings. Love is crazy like that. It is all set on a scales of highs and lows. Sometimes it gets unbalanced in the wrong direction. Sometimes fucked up shit happens for no reason, or at least that's what we think anyway. Sometimes things come along that makes us think on why it happened or didn't happen. Sometimes I wonder what if things were different. If things were given another shot, would it have been different? Sometimes maybe things happen because that's the way it was meant to be. If only we got to see them all back again. Oh, this orange though. It's good.
My name is Disappear. My name is Disappear. Hey, what the hell are you doing here, old man?
Oh, hey, sweet thing, pretty thing. Just wanted to see how you've been.
I don't know why you still check up on me like that. Like if I was some little girl. I don't need you. Please, go away. I don't want to remember. I don't want to remember what happened back then with him. Just leave. I don't need anybody.
Yeah, okay. I'll go away if that's what you want. It's been a while since then. I've been watching him back in hell. He ain't going nowhere. You should see him. He looks all sad. All down and out. And he keeps singing these fucked up love songs about you. I gotta hand it to that little boy, though. He got a fucked up soul, but he can sing his little broken heart out. Oh yeah, I invited some people I wanted you to meet. All of you are connected some way. And I think you all might get along. See ya.
Wait, what? Hey, what do you mean? Hey, come back here, you stupid old man. Who are you? Tell me, who are you?
Who are you?
No, I asked you first.
I asked you first.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Why are you copying me?
Why are you copying me?
Are you a fucking mime?
Are you a fucking mime?
Fucking stop, you bitch.
You bitch?
What did you just say to me? Hey, I know you. What the hell is going on? Why are you two here?
Just then, another computer screen pops up on the Zoom. It is a woman wearing a red dress with the flowers in it, but she appears to be in her own world as she is dancing in some salsa kind of music. She is carrying a familiar orange.
Wait, where'd you get that orange?
I used to love this guy. He was a god, and I was her lady love, her queen. I seen him in the park one time, and he's just looking at me dance like I was some kind of beautiful flower. He'd come up to me and we met. He was a good guy. He said, "Girl, you are so sweet, you are so fine." I said, "Save all that, see, 'cause I heard all that before. What can you give me, huh?" And then I danced every day. Then one day he came up to me with some sunflowers, and he took my hand softly and told me, "Baby, I like the way you dance. You dance like an angel. Can you teach me how to dance, baby?" So I did, and then I fell in love with him. And then he and me, we had a kid. Little baby, strong baby, just like their dad. But I lost them, and my man left me.
Semele gets emotional as everyone else just looks at her. After a few moments, she logs off.
Was she that old man's?
But love, when I close my eyes, I'm lying next to you, and I don't want memories to fade like pictures do. In these picture frames.
See you, chump.
What the hell just happened? Who were they? Who were they to him? Something weird is going on, and I'm gonna find out.
Scene 2.
Man, will you shut up? I can't take your singing anymore, little boy. For real, starting to fuck me up in an inside and shit.
I love you like a big bad tornado. I love you like a burger with cheese. I want you like a fish with chips. I want you like a hot dog wants ketchup.
You like your hot dogs with ketchup? It's fucking disgusting. Shit, you full of surprises, huh?
I need you like a shoe needs socks. I need you like a peanut butter needs jelly. I need you like a coffee needs cream. I need you like a gin needs tonic. I need you like a wine needs cheese. I need you like a tequila needs a chaser. I need you like a beer needs lime.
Damn, you're making me think about getting drunk now. Yeah, even though you sing some sad shit, you kind of spit some real facts, though. Except for maybe the whole needing a chaser with the tequila part. I take that shit straight up. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Sing away, sad boy.
I love you like I want you like. I need you like. I swear to God.
Swear. Why are you swearing to me? You're a dumb little boy. You don't know shit.
Shut up. Mark my words. When I get out of here, I'm gonna turn your world upside down. You hear me?
My world has already been turned upside down. I think you're a millennium too late for that. Cause someone already beat you to it. There ain't nothing you could do to me. Like I said, you're just a dumb little boy.
Stop calling me that. I'll fucking tear you apart like a fucking lion killing a hyena.
I'd like to see you try.
Then open up this fucking prison so I can go over there and show you myself.
Sorry, jerk. I can't do that.
Oh, I knew it. You're scared. You're scared of me and scared of what I am. Oh.
Scared? I ain't scared of you. What makes you think that?
Because you got me locked up in this cage. If you're not scared, then unlock this cage you got me in.
I wish I could, but the thing is that you're dead. You're in the underworld. If you came to my side of the underworld, you would disappear. Get it? You wouldn't even exist no more. You'd be like a ghost, except nothing more like a ghost who used to be a ghost. You would be nothing then. You'd be just like air. Yeah. Gone with the wind, more like it.
You're lying.
You calling me a liar? You know what? Go ahead. Nothing's holding you back. There ain't even a lock on that cage to tell you the truth. So please, be my guest, little boy. Don't say I warned you, though.
Wait, are you serious? You're not even gonna stop me. Like, for real. All right, then. I'm gonna have fun tearing you apart limb to limb.
Keep talking. I bet you ain't even gonna do shit.
Shut up, bitch.
You're pretty ballsy for that. Oh shit, you're turning into Zed!
Ah!
Got you.
You know what? Fuck this shit. You'll see. I'm gonna open it up when you least expect it.
Yeah, keep talking that shit, little boy. Matter of fact, I'm done with you. Fuck off and get a good night's sleep, you sad little clown.
What did you just say to me? You fucking...
And that kid is something else. Yeah. He's kind of messed up in the head. Kind of crazy, but kind of funny too. I could tell I'm gonna have fun with him.
Scene 3.
Tell me why I'm waiting for someone that doesn't give a fuck about me. No, you wouldn't like that.
1,000 years ago, I used to know this boy, crazy amped out Oklahoma boy. That's what I called him at first, the first time. Then I called him Skinhead Boy, and he didn't like that too. So then I called him Speed Racer, a fucking demon on wheels. Speed Racer loved to party all day and all night long and didn't slow down for nobody, not even his little girlfriend. He was too worried about where he was going, and where he wanted to go. Thought that girlfriend was his way out of this place. This place is my castle,
my mansion, my Taj Mahal. He said my kingdom smelled like shit, that it fucking stank, and that it was fucking bunk. But you see, I didn't care. I just wanted someone to see, someone to talk to, someone to be my friend. Later on, Skinhead went through my stuff and took my stash. He stole it. And then tried taking off with girlfriend. They kept running till girlfriend had too much of it and fell asleep. She fell asleep and turned into a shooting star. And then I saw SKINHEADboy and caught him. I was gonna rip him apart, and I almost did. But I didn't want him to go in the end. He ended up dying all speeded up when he jumped off the bridge, checked out before he even hit the water. He broke into these little tiny pieces, and I would dream about him. Tiny little shiny pieces that glowed in my hands. I let the pieces swim away through my fingers to rest in the green water. I remember watching him to talk to himself. He wanted to change. He missed his little girlfriend. I can see her from down here, up in the sky, with all the other stars and constellations. I wonder what would happen if I brought her back. After all, she loved him to death, even though he always abandoned her. Maybe she can help me bring him back.
He looks upward to the heavens. The entire night sky is filled stars and constellations.
I think she's the one that looks like the great big bear. Let me bring girl back down here.
Dee lifts her fingers up as if trying to find the great big star constellation. Once Dee gets a hold of it, they bring it back crashing down as the girl who once turned into a shooting star has returned. SKINHEADgirl pops up on another Zoom screen as she is returned back to normal.
Where am I? What just happened? Wait, why am I back down here?
Hey, girlfriend.
Huh?
What's up?
What? I don't know you.
Right. I seen you around, but you ain't seen me. You see, I'm a god, and I know your boyfriend. I'm his friend. I'm a god, and I knew your boyfriend. I'm the one he stole from. I'm the one who got his stash taken away from him, and then the one who brought you back here.
Oh, you're the one who he talked about? He said he had this friend, but he didn't say that his friend was a god. A strong and almighty god that can bring me back down from the sky? Full of stars about 1,000 galaxies away.
Yeah, I see. I guess he didn't say nothing else about me then, huh?
My bad. Please, I didn't mean to take nothing from you back then.
Hey, chill. I ain't gonna do shit. So you don't gotta worry about nothing at all. So we good. Thing is, I just wanted to talk. I brought you back because I got some questions
Questions? Like, what you want to ask me about?
about boyfriend. I want to know what he was like back then.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Before Dee says anything else, they sense other energies attempting to log into the same Zoom meeting.
I think somebody else is in here. Let's get out of here and go somewhere else.
What do you mean? I don't see nobody here.
Another notification in the Zoom meeting pops up. It seems as if other people have logged on, but the other person's cameras are off.
Let's get out of here and go somewhere else.
Scene 5. Eurydice enters after having gone looking for G in several places.
I don't get it. I've been looking all over for that old man and I can't find him at all. I don't get what kind of shit he was trying to do back then and who those other people were, why he brought him there, what they wanted. That one girl who kept saying what I was saying over and over like a fucked up record. The other one who said nothing at all and sang out of nowhere for no reason. And then there was that other one, the one dancing with the red dress and was talking about shit she went through. Yeah, she had some drugs with her and the same orange that the old man once had. I'm guessing that that girl who was dipping and turning was that old man's ex, his queen, his lady love, but in the end, I guess she chose the drugs over him. Didn't she also say they had a baby? I wonder who was that baby and who it turned out to be. Whatever. I need to find out those other two girls and ask who they are. If I know that old man, he's doing this for a reason. I don't even know why he's still looking after me like if I was some little girl who needs a babysitter. I just hope once I catch up to him, I can finally tell him to fuck off and leave me alone.
A notification appears on the Zoom screen. It seems as if another entity is being connected into the same meeting. EURYDICE picks up on this and senses a familiar yet angry, godlike presence trying to enter the virtual space.
Wait, who's that? I got a bad feeling. I ain't trying to wait and see who it is, because fuck that.
Scene 6. Persephone appears in the room. The last time we saw her was when she was in a scuffle with Orpheus, and it seemed as if she had shattered into a million pieces of broken glass.
Last time I was here, I met some boy who cried and cried just because his baby girl left him and took off. He tried it with me, but see, I wasn't having none of that he could give me. You know why? Because see, I'd already been through that shit more times than I can even count. And I got a story to prove it. The story is this. I lived for a long, long time and had a man who was even older than me. I was young and I was living in a beautiful garden. All kinds of flowers grew from that garden. Beautiful flowers. Each flower was different, of each shape and color, like the rainbow. That place was my world. Until that old man came along. I was picking this bush of white and yellow flowers, and once I ripped them, he jumped up and came out of nowhere. He said, "Baby, I know you don't know me, but I know you. I've seen you for a while now. I want to give you my heart. I want to make you my wife because I just knew that I wanted the first time I seen you." And then he took me with him and took me away from my garden. I never saw my flowers again. But time passed and I fell for him. He had a way with words and a good heart, but he had other bitches that he would say the same things to. So I told that one kid that I didn't need him, because I know there ain't nothing he could have given me, because he was full of shit just like that old man. I told him, "You think just because you told me these sob stories and sang these fucked up love songs that you think I'm gonna cry for you? You think I'm gonna give you my heart?" Yeah, right. And so he grabbed me and I fought back, but he got me. Cute thing is that he thought he got rid of me for good. When I see him again, I'm gonna give him back what he did to me, and even more, because I'm a god. And this god is gonna make him bleed slowly and painfully.
Scene 7. Dee and SKINHEADgirl reappear and reappear to be in different places.
Okay, I think no one else is here.
What is this place?
This is my place, my sanctuary. You are in my kingdom now.
Ugh, it fucking stinks. It smells like piss down here.
That's
Ugh.
funny. Yeah, you're only the second one who's ever told me that.
Oh yeah? What about the first one? Who told you? Who was it? Ugh.
It was speedracer, your little boyfriend, and my friend.
Oh, that's So, what did you want to know about him, huh? How he was a jerk? How he made up fake and phony stories just to keep me around and use me? He said over and over again that he had my back and that he was going to save me from all the monsters, but he left me and took all my fucking stuff and fucking ripped me off and didn't give a fucking shit. The fucked up thing was that I thought he was the one, that he was fucking that he would be my king and then I would be his queen, like in a fucking rad ass fairy tale. We were gonna hitch a ride back to my home with my family out there on the countryside. We had plans to go out there and get clean and get jobs and live like normal couples do. And then we would have like kids one day and love them and watch them grow and see them um, see them start their own families and whatnot. And then it would be just me and him again. We would have grown old and die together and be buried next to each other. And then rest peacefully in eternity. Sorry. I didn't mean to cry just now. I'm over it, or at least I was until you brought me back.
I see. He took my shit and lied to me too. But I see he put you through a lot more. I guess your pain was more compared to mine.
That's why I said the hell with him. He can go fuck himself and go die and jump off a bridge for all I care.
He did though.
What? What do you mean?
One night, he jumped off the bridge out on the other side of town. He was speeding too much and couldn't stop, and he just took off flying. He was gone before he even hit the ground.
You really saw him die?
I live to tell, girlfriend.
Is that why you brought me back? So you can tell me all this?
Some of it, yeah. But I wanted to ask how he was before all that, before he turned into a speed freak.
Oh.
What was he like? Like, was he a good guy?
He was, until he started speeding. And I let him pressure me into doing it with him. That was when he lost himself. He stopped caring about nothing else and only wanted more and more. I thought I still wanted to be with him until one night I decided to be a shooting star. I saw the beautiful night sky and fell in love with it instead. I decided to go up there because that would make me happy. All those tiny and sparkling lights and all these far off galaxies, with this heavy and storm like darkness surrounding me while I reached up for the light of the stars. So close that I could feel myself touch them, and that was when I looked up and was right next to them. I transformed into a beautiful and everlasting star that ran with the other stars for eternity. To be honest, I don't even know if I want him back. But I also wouldn't know how to feel if I saw him again either.
What if I told you I could bring him back?
For real? How?
He's still under the bridge. He broke off into 1,000 shiny, shimmering pieces. I saw what was inside of each and every one of them. Each piece was like a different part of him, and they were all perfect and breathing life. They were all scattered around in the green-black sewer water. But I can find all of them. I can find them and put them back together. He'd probably still be the same, but we can make him back to the way he used to be.
No, I'm not sure. Can you really do that?
Well, yeah. Don't you want to see him again?
I don't know how I'd feel. It's all.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Well, I guess we'll both find out when we see him.
Wait, what are you?
He snaps their fingers and turns off both of their screens as they log off together. Scene 8. Another two screens pop up and we see Philomel and Echo. Philomel is teaching Echo sign language as a way for them to communicate with each other.
No. That guy really did that to you? So what happened next? Oh my god. How did you get out alive? Wait, wait, so he came? Wow. He saved you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do you mind if you sang a song? It's just I want to hear what it sounds like. Is that cool?
I'll keep you safe in these arms of mine. Hold on to me, pretty baby, and you'll see I can be all you need.
Wow, that was so good. You got a beautiful voice. Was that song about him? That's amazing. You're so talented. Yeah, you could totally be a star.
Echo's mood suddenly shifts from excitement into sadness. Philomel notices as she checks up on Echo and weaves signs by asking her if she is okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. It's just you remind me of someone I used to know. He had a nice and beautiful voice and liked to sing too. I always followed him because he was so cool. He kept wanting and wanting stuff that didn't mean nothing at all. He kept going to places and meeting new people that only used him because he grew up with nothing and no one. He saw all the things people had and how they gave him what he needed. He only saw the world for what it could give him. Nothing was ever good for him. I told him that he could have been a star. And I could have been like someone he used to know before he became one. But he only cared about himself and no one else, even though I was always there for him. Then one night, I saw him pass on. He wasn't there no more.
Philomel is saddened by Echo's story and sympathizes with her pain. She reaches her hand across to Echo's Zoom screen. Philomel's kind and caring presence is felt by Echo as they embrace in a warm hug. After a few seconds, they both sit down again and Echo finishes her story.
He left this world and never saw the real beauty of it. How there's more out there. But I knew my worth. I knew that I could be so much more than somebody else. And so I left and never looked back. I still think about him sometimes. But every time he comes in my head, I forget. Move on.
Sorry to hear about what you went through.
Who's there?
It's me. It's good to see you. Finally hear you speak for yourself.
Why are you here?
Because I forgot how long it's been since you lost your voice. Because of what happened back then. Hearing you talk now makes me think that the curse broke. And I think it's because you were able to break it yourself.
What do you mean?
You lost your voice and could only repeat what other people was saying. I seen you from far away just to check up every now and then to see how you were doing. I saw you started hanging out with that one psycho and how much you loved him. But he treated you like mud. There was times when I felt like stepping in, but you held it down and saw that he didn't like you like how you liked him. And then you broke away from him and told him how it was and how he only cared about himself and nobody else. You were able to stand up for yourself and accept that he wasn't the one for you. I know you tried saving him and tried telling him that he could make more of himself, but he lost. And there was nothing you could do because that was on him. But you made it out, started living again by moving on. Sorry that I put you through all that before, and that I couldn't stop what happened to you back then.
It's okay. Thank you.
Another few seconds of silence follows as Echo and G smile at each other after mending what happened in the past. Philomel looks at both of them and smiles as well. And then a sound is heard in the background.
I think someone followed me here.
Who?
She must have followed me. You two met her back then, remember? Little Miss Disappear.
Oh, you mean her?
Yeah. I think she's been having the same problem you two had when it came to letting the past go. Can you do, something for me?
What is it?
Can you help her? I've been checking up on her ever since she broke it off with her boyfriend. I think what happened kind of messed her up. I want to talk with her about it, but I don't think she will listen to me. Can you?
Yeah, I'll talk to her.
Thanks. If she asks about me, don't say nothing. I gotta go handle something somewhere else. I don't want her to follow me.
I won't say nothing.
Thank you. See ya.
You want to come with me to go look for her? Alright, let's go.
Scene 9.
Hey, little boy. I can see you right there. Don't act like you can't hear me. Yeah, I've been keeping in touch with your little ex. Oh yeah, she been doing all right. She been better off without you and doing real good with me now.
What did you say to me?
I knew it. You're funny. All I gotta do is mention her and then you get all angry and shit.
What do you want from me?
Nothing. You seem like a fun guy. Just feel like talking, that's all.
Are you joking me? What makes you think I would talk to you?
'Cause you're bored, I'm bored. Ain't we both bored?
Shut the hell up. Or else I'm gonna...
Aw, this again? You've been doing this ever since you got here. Don't you want to talk about something else that's new? Like, I don't know. You got any other hobbies other than getting mad all the time?
What are you getting at?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, look. Because sometimes I get bored when I got nothing to do. I mean, take a look around. There ain't nothing down here in the underworld. It's just dark and empty with nothing and nobody around. The only cool thing about this place is my three-headed dog, Serby. And even then, he's angry all the time, and he only comes out when he wants me to feed him. Hey, now that I'm thinking about it, he's kind of like you.
Shut the fuck up. I had enough of this shit. I'm going back to my corner.
Wait, I wanted to ask you something. This time is serious, I swear.
Oh, yeah. What the hell is it then?
What kind of music you like listening to?
You're joking.
What? I want to know.
The kind of music that would make someone scream the ears off of God and kill him if he ever had the chance to.
Really? They have music like that? What's it called?
Death metal and screamo.
Oh, that one. Nah, that's kind of too harsh for me. I got a lot of death and screaming around this place already as it is. That's it? You got nothing else to say? All right, then. I'll talk to you later.
What do you listen to?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. Whatever's popping nowadays, I guess. You know?
No, not really.
I mean, I've been around for a while. Like, for generations and generations. I don't really got any favorites. I just listen to stuff that's cracking. The sound of music changes throughout time. I just like going with the flow with whatever they play. It all sounds nice to me.
What the hell? That's not even an answer. Okay. What about what about now? What do you like right now that's playing on the radio?
No, I don't want to answer that. It's too embarrassing.
Are you serious? Stop dancing around the question and just say it.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that's been playing the last couple years that's kind of catchy.
I think I got a good idea of what you like. I mean, you took my boombox and have been using it ever since I've been here. I can always hear you singing to the songs you play on the radio all the time. And you know what? For a god that's all high and mighty, you got a fucking terrible voice. The way you sing and shit fucking makes my ears bleed. I definitely can beat you anytime in singing. I would literally kill you with my voice if you and me ever went at it. It would be no contest. I would straight up stab you in the heart with my beautiful voice. Matter of fact, I've already made you cry 100 times with my singing.
Yeah, that's because you sing fucked up love songs all the time. That shit fucking hurts. Especially with that voice of yours. You make me remember the sad times I went through back in my life. And you didn't even exist back then. That's the crazy part. All the people down in this place have lived here for a fucking long ass time. Your singing makes all these people cry because they know it and lived it. And seen it with their own eyes. They all know and been through all the same shit you sing about. They felt it in their souls and in their hearts. Because they know that same type of pain. Even I gotta admit that for a crazy fucked up little kid, you got a voice that speaks to everybody.
You mean that?
Yeah, I do. That's why I was gonna ask you something.
What?
I've been wanting to work on my voice for a long time now. I was gonna ask if you can, like, work with me on my voice? We can sing, like, songs and shit like that.
Are you for real?
I ain't playing you. I want to know to actually sing. I can literally make songbirds out of people and make them sing these beautiful songs. But I can't even sing for myself, and that's the fucked up part. You gotta help me with this. I want to know how because it's for a girl.
Huh.
Somebody I used to love.
Okay, fine. I'll do it. Only if you do one thing, though.
What?
Give me back my fucking damn boombox. I choose what music we listen to from now on. You got a real bad taste for choosing tunes and shit.
Is that all you want from me?
Yeah.
You sure you don't want nothing else? Like anything in the world?
Now that you got me thinking, yeah, I also want
Time's up. You took too long here.
You fucking son of a bitch. What did you forget it. Never mind.
All right, let's get started. Oh, and another thing.
What?
This better work. Because if you don't help me sing good enough, I will end you and make you disappear entirely. Just kidding. Now show me what you got.
Huh. That's funny. You're a funny guy. Yeah, I'll show you. Show you what I'm made of.
Scene 10. Eurydice appears but seems there is no one there at all after her continued search for G.
I had enough of this shit. I don't know what's going on anymore. I can never figure him out and get inside of his head. I know he helped me back then, but actually, now that I think of it, he was actually really nice to me. Out of anyone else I knew, he meant what he said. He wasn't dumb either. He said some true stuff about love and how it's all a mental thing. Love makes some people crazy and makes them do fucked up shit. But he told me not everyone is like that. I always used to think that everyone only did and said things just to take everything you have if you let them get too close. What am I even saying? It ain't like no one's listening. Oh, what the?
Hey,
You two again.
how's it hanging?
Hold up. Okay, now that I found you two, I gotta ask you something. Who are you and how do you know that old man? What's he up to?
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't know us. I'm the girl who turned into an echo, and she's the one that turned into a songbird.
Wait a minute. You mean you're the girl who got her tongue cut out? So what he said was true. You're the one he saved back then?
I came here to talk to you.
About what?
He talked to us about you, about what you went through back then.
He told you?
Yeah. He thought we could help.
With what?
About letting go.
Letting go.
Yes.
It's just I don't. I'm sorry.
Take your time.
It's just that I can't help but remember what happened back then. I don't even know what to think or what to feel. It's like no matter how much I keep running, my mind still takes me back and it just haunts me every time. I mean, yeah, that guy I used to know, he was a violent and psychotic jerk, but it's what I did to him is what's been messing with me ever since then. To get away from him, I had to kill him.
I see. You have been having trouble letting go of that, huh? I may not have known you up until then, till now, but I know how you feel.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Because I also knew someone who was kind of crazy too. He was the coolest guy I ever knew, and I used to follow him around all the time. I liked him. I really did, but he didn't like me. I was always there for him because he never had nobody and he grew up by himself. Fucked up thing was that he treated me like shit. Like I was nothing to him. Even though I was the only real friend he had. I told him he could have been so much more than what he was. Because he had a beautiful voice. A voice that could have made him into a star. And I could have been like his first and most biggest fan. He didn't care what I had to say. Because he only cared about himself. And he ended up dying. And I tried to save him. But I said to hell with it. I finally broke away from being his echo and finally spoke for myself and started living for myself. What I'm trying to say is that I moved on. I moved on because I know I can be so much more in my life, and you can too.
Wow. That's the most amazing thing I've ever heard. You know, like for a long time, I thought I was all alone, that I was the only one who was living in a trap and kept getting forced back in. You had a hard time getting out, but you did it. And now that I think of it, you are so much stronger than me because you did it by yourself with no one else's help.
Yeah. I guess you're right, but see, you and me were different.
Different? What do you mean?
I mean, we're different people. We went through different situations. You had someone who was angry and kept following you around, trying to hunt you down, even though you kept running. You needed help. And the old man saw you and helped you get away. There ain't nothing wrong with wanting help from other people. That doesn't make you weak. That makes you a real person with real problems who had the strength hidden deep within. You just needed a little push to help you face your fear.
You're right. I did have the strength in me, and I had it all along, and that old man helped bring it out.
You can move on now. You don't gotta hold on to the pain no more. You can be free. Like me and my friend.
Philomel shows a comforting enthusiasm and smiles at EURYDICE and does the bird gesture again.
Live your life for yourself. And then one day you'll be happy. Finally find someone who's really meant for you.
Yeah, I will. But before I do, I just had one more thing I wanted to ask.
Yeah, what is it?
It's just I never told that old man thank you for helping me get out of my lonely, dark world. He helped me light it up and made it all bright and warm for me.
Oh, yeah. We think we know where he might be, but I don't know if we should go looking out for him there.
Wait, why not?
I'm sorry. It's just I promised him not to say anything where he was. So sorry, we gotta go. We have to do some other stuff.
Where are you going? Why is he hiding from me? No, I don't care. I gotta find him.
Scene 11.
Loving her, so innocent. Don't let your heart break you so easily. Never been in love. Hope you understand what I got to do to prove it. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, loving you.
Scene 12.
Okay, we're good here. This is the place where Speed Racer died. This is where all his pieces fell down. I think I could find them all, but it might take a little time.
Where are we again?
Under the bridge in the sewer. This is where I seen him fall.
This water is weird.
Just stay there and stop moving around. I think I can find them real quick by myself.
You can really bring him back?
Hell yeah, I can.
But how?
Trust me, I can do anything.
Oh, okay.
Dee begins their search all over the murky sewer waters as SKINHEADgirl stands by and watches. For a period of the time, Dee is getting after it and goes through the entire green-black sewer river, pulling all the kinds of stuff from the water.
You think this is a good idea?
I mean, yeah, I do. Don't you want to see him again?
I mean, I don't know.
Don't know what.
It's just that it feels like you want to see him come back more than I do.
Dee becomes excited as the search for SKINHEADboy's missing pieces comes to an end.
Yeah, I got them all. Right here, look.
They look alive. Like each of the pieces is its own living thing full of life.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's bring him back today.
How are you gonna do that?
Girlfriend, didn't I tell you already? I'm a fucking god. I can do anything.
Dee is putting the pieces together with their power, like reconfiguring a fractured puzzle that had already been torn up before.
All right, let's say what up to Speed Racer again.
I don't know if we should do this.
Dee begins performing a revival ritual with. She holds her movements, and it seems as if some force is holding her back.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Sup?
Dad,
That's your dad?
How's it hanging?
why are you here?
What's up, shooting star?
Hey,
What do you want? I was in the middle of something.
You're gonna bring back your friend, huh?
What if I was?
I think we need to talk real quick. Just you and me.
All right, fine. Hey, girlfriend, I'll get you back once it's all done.
what?
So what you want to talk about, huh?
I think you should think this thing through.
Think what through?
About what you're doing.
You gonna stop me, huh?
No.
So why you talking? Why are you talking about this then?
I just don't want to see you hurt yourself.
How would I be hurting myself? He's my friend. He didn't have to die like that. It wasn't right. I mean, yeah, he took my shit and all, but that wasn't him thinking. It was the speed that was making him do that stupid shit like that.
But he did do that. He could have helped himself but chose not to. I know you like him and all, and you got your heart in the right place, but sometimes you just gotta let it be. That's just how it was meant to go.
But I want to bring him back. He was my best friend.
I know he was. But he chose to go down the way he wanted to. It's like you're trying to piece back some glass that was already broken. Yeah, you can try and put him back together, and you probably could, but he just won't work the same as he used to be before he got fucked up. That's what I wanted to tell you. Look, I ain't gonna stop you, kid. You can do whatever you want. But sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to. Sometimes you just gotta let it be. That's all I'm trying to say, okay? It's up to you what you want to do. I'll catch you later.
Whatever. He ain't gonna stop me from doing what I want to do.
Scene 13.
What the hell is going on? I can't find any of them anywhere. What reason does he have to keep running away from me like some fucking ghost?
A ghost like me?
What the?
Hey,
Why are you here?
just came to say what's up. It's been a while. How you been, little girl?
I told you way back then I ain't no little girl.
That's funny, because you'll always be one to me, little girl.
I'm tired of you. I don't want to talk anymore.
That's too bad, because see, I feel like talking to you again after all this time.
Wait. Where have you been? I remember back then, I didn't see you for a long time.
Now you want to talk, huh? Well, since you asked, I'll tell you. I took some time off for myself. I got tired of being in that place called hell. Well, wasn't really much shit to do over there, especially when your man takes off with you all the time. But this time was different, because I took off and I saw this other guy. He said, hey, you want to hear a story about love? I wasn't having none of that, so I told him to fuck off. But even though he kept saying the same shit over and over again, I stuck around. He kept trying to make me cry a river for him. I wasn't having it. So I told him, baby, you can sing that song over and over, all you want. Nobody cares. And then he went on and trying to sweet talk me, saying I got beautiful eyes and shit, and that he still knows me like he knows himself. But the thing is, I could tell he was up to no good, just staring at his soul. So I made it move before he could. But he fucking got to me first. So now it looks like I'm gonna have to pay him back for what he did to me.
I kind of knew some guy like that back then. I used to be with him, but not anymore.
Oh yeah? That's funny. Who broke it off first? Was it you or him?
I don't know. It was
What?
I don't know.
I think you do.
Um,
Fucking say it already.
we both did. But I knew he wasn't no good, but he kept chasing me, and I couldn't get away from him. And then I met this old man,
Uh-huh.
and he helped me. He gave me a way out, and I took it.
Go on.
So then after I took off with the knife he gave me, I bumped into him, the same guy I used to be with, and saw how much he changed since the last time I met him. We had one last moment, me and him, and then I ended it. I ended it and walked away.
You ended it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't want to talk about this no more, okay?
And what about that dirty old man? Where's he at now?
I don't know. I swear, I don't know where he is or where he's been.
Whatever, I'm done. I think I got a good idea where he might be. I'll find him myself and see what he's doing with your little dead ex-boyfriend.
Wait, what do you mean? Are they with each other?
Persephone disappears and Eurydice is left to ponder everything.
I need to get out.
Scene 14. Dee appears and manifests into the scene alone. Carrying the chunks and pieces of SKINHEADboy, Dee stands there for a couple of moments and starts thinking about what is about to happen. Dee puts the pieces down in front and begins the revival ritual. SKINHEADboy has returned.
Holy fucking shit, that was a fucking blast. Wait, what the fuck? I was just falling and now I'm somewhere else?
Hey,
Hey, what's up? What the fuck? Why are you here?
long time no see, Speed Racer.
What the hell do you want? What the fuck is this place?
Don't you remember?
I don't know.
Take a look around, friend.
It's dirty and it fucking stinks. Full of piss just like that one place. Oh.
Yeah. Back to my kingdom.
I don't get it. What's going on? Why am I back in this shithole? Now that I think of it, I don't remember where I was last.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It felt like I was dreaming. Like I kept falling and falling, and it seemed like I was stuck like that forever.
Yeah. Did anything else happen in that dream?
Yeah, I saw myself. And at different times and memories from back then. I saw myself as a kid. Like, I was living all those happy times again, and it felt weird.
Kind of weird. Was it good or bad?
Not sure. Because for some reason, it felt like I knew I was dreaming. But even though I knew I was dreaming and reliving the good old times when I was young and happy, like I was living in a fairy tale, even though everything was real because I had already lived it.
Yeah. Sounds like a weird ass dream to me.
I even saw my home again. Yeah, back over in Grand Island, Nebraska, west of Omaha, I saw my mom again, and the times I was with her in my dreams. It was perfect. Everything was so happy just between me and her. She was like the lovely queen I always remembered. I even had this cousin I used to play with all the time. We go on adventures in the backyard and pretended we were these fucking cool ass knights with swords and shit. We imagined that we were fighting dragons and flying with them in the sky. We'd save each other's lives over and over again.
Yeah. You had a cousin?
Yeah, but the thing is, there's this one part where I was dreaming when I was back with girlfriend. Yeah, this was earlier back then. We just started being together at that time, but things was better than how it was when we got older. Yeah, we were having a good time, like how lovey-dovey couples have a good time when they're happy and falling in love, like in some kind of perfect romantic movie. I remember losing her in the caves a while back and saw that she turned into the star. She was full of fire and light, fucking flying across the universe, thousands of galaxies far away. I still think about her sometimes, wondering if I'll ever see her again.
I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Hey, tell you what. How about we have some fun like we used to?
What kind of fun?
I don't know, man. Beats me. Wait, maybe how about like we race each other? Don't you ever want to know how fast you are against someone else? How can you be a speed racer if you don't race other people to see who runs faster? Let's do it. You and me. Let's see who wins.
Nah,
Nah?
I don't know. I feel like I woke up and just got out of a race. I feel all tired and I don't know why.
Oh, I know. How about we dance just like we did, like we used to? Yeah. Yeah, that was some fun shit. Then we was shaking and grooving, shake like a crazy animal. I like to watch you dance. You even wore a wig, remember? Well, I remember. Yeah. You had these fucking weird ass moves, all punching and kicking the air and stomping the floor. That was some fucking funny ass shit. Yeah. Oh, the good old times.
If I was to dance, then I would want a dance partner.
Hey, you can dance with me,
If only
man.
I could only dance with girlfriend again, just like how we used to. Yeah, we'd party and go crazy, and when we got tired, we'd slow dance with each other, like some kids in a high school dance, falling in love and shit.
Miss her, huh?
To tell you the straight truth, I don't think I'll ever, see her again. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't even remember why I was even dreaming and shit. Did I fall asleep somewhere or something? Because all I can feel like that I was falling like how I said.
What if I told you I knew where a girlfriend was?
Wait, you know where she is? No fucking way. Where is she? Where is she?
You want to know?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe if I find her, it can be like how it used to be, like the good old days. I can make it up this time. I can change. I've been thinking about changing. For real. I want to get clean. I want to show her I'm clean and that I'm good. I want to.
What's wrong? You all right?
I. I don't know. I feel like my heart is pounding too fast. Like 100,000 times faster than normal. My heart feels like it's falling from my chest.
What do you mean?
Like if I was on top of a super fast roller coaster. Right at the top before it falls and the brakes fall off from the tracks, I feel like I'm gonna.
Hey, yo, speed racer. Come on, man, stop playing. Get up. Stop fooling around. Wake up. What do I do? Stop. I'm gonna take him somewhere, someplace where I can wake him up again.
He snaps their fingers as both screens go dark and quiet. Scene 15. Persephone arrives into the Zoom meeting and appears with a bouquet of flowers.
I miss my beautiful garden, and that place was my home. Everything was perfect before that old man ruined it all. See? Because when you let somebody in, they take you away from the things that you already had. They take you away, and you lose sight and forget about all those things because somebody puts you under their love spell. I went back to my garden after he broke my heart, and it was all gone. Everything. Switched, changed, and was all gone. Rearranged by fucking fools who came in and made the land into a laundromat in a place of my lovely garden of tranquility. The only flowers that were left were these. And then I ran. I ran away crying because I lost home, my kingdom. And then I stopped for a little while to wipe the tears off. And then I saw this plant. The petals were white and the core was yellow. It was one handsomely divine plant. But it looked like it was about to fall apart. Like it had died, but still had some life in it. I looked closer. Inside was this person in there. An outrageous person with a crazy mind like mine. And then it hit me. Yeah, I'm going to start a new garden with this one and use him to get back at that dirty old man.
Persephone does a revival ritual of the plant of Narcissus, similar to how Dee revived SKINHEADboy. And just like that, she delivers one final strike. Narcissus is alive once again.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck? No. Am I dead? Is this hell? Who the fuck are you?
Hey, handsome.
Are you the devil?
Maybe.
Are you the one who's gonna take me to hell?
I just brought you back from hell. You were just about dead, all falling apart and shit.
Really? Actually, I do remember falling apart like some dying flower losing its petals and shit, and I couldn't do nothing. I was just,
Good thing I saw you when I did then, huh?
yeah, you're right. So, who are you?
I ain't gonna give you the whole story. Let's just say I'm a god who could give you anything and everything you ever wanted.
Anything.
Anything, baby. What do you want?
I don't know.
I can tell you one thing I know you might want, because I see you got a beautiful and charming voice, with all the good looks to match. I could make you into a star.
You mean that?
Of course I do, handsome. But you gotta help me out with something.
With what?
You and we're gonna go to hell real quick. I got an old man I gotta visit. Once I'm done with him, then you can have whatever you want.
For real.
For real.
Okay, why not?
Let's go.
Scene 16.
Trips on your legs, front way, back way. You know that I don't play. Streets not safe, but I never run away, even when I'm away. OT, OT, there's never much love when we go OT. I pray to make it back one piece. I pray, that's why I need a one dance.
Act 2, Scene 1.
Why are you skipping pitches?
My voice is too deep for that.
What? That makes no sense. You're just not fucking getting it right.
What you mean I'm not doing it right?
It means exactly what it means, you bum.
We've been doing these warm-ups forever. Let's fucking move on with it already. I want to jump in and sing.
Fine. Okay. You know, for a man who calls himself a god who's all high and mighty, you act like a fucking little kid.
I don't care about all what you're saying. Let's get it going already.
What song you want to sing?
I don't know. Maybe sing like whatever that one singer on the radio was singing. The song was talking about some girl in a photograph. It was like, so you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans. Right? Something like that?
My gosh. You're not kidding. You want to sing that song?
Yeah, it talks about love and mending the soul. Mending the soul.
You really are serious. That shit is terrible and corny.
Yeah? Why is it terrible?
Because it is.
Come on, try having fun every now and then. How's someone supposed to have fun if all he sings is sad and depressing shit? Singing this song might even mend your soul.
Whatever. Just sing already.
You're backing me up with the chorus, right?
If you don't sing and get it over with, I'm gonna stop the session.
No, don't go.
Then fucking sing.
All right, let me clear my voice. Or
My gosh.
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes. But it's the only thing that I know.
Hey, you kind of got it. But it's more like this. Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes. Like that.
That's how it's supposed to sound?
Yes.
Hey, I got an idea.
What?
Hear me out. What about you and me sing back and forth like, what's it called when two people sing and switch off of each other?
A duet?
Yeah, let's do it.
Only if it's another song. I ain't doing that one.
All right, we do a different song. But only if you let me finish and back me up with the chorus with this one.
Fine. Just don't get it. Just get it over with and finish singing this song.
All right. You go. And then yeah. Okay. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home. Yeah? Oh yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, you're starting to get the hang of it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we can make a real duo. Yeah, we don't have to both be singing. We can do other things too.
You mean one of us can be a rapper and the other one a singer?
Why not both?
Yeah. We can start our own group.
We would have to name it though.
You got any ideas?
What about the Stone Cold Heartbreakers?
Nah.
Why not?
Been there, done that. I don't want to do that no more.
You know what they would call people like you today?
What's that?
A simp.
But that's just how I feel.
Whatever.
Let's not think about the name right now. We can do that later. Let's work more on the singing and the rapping.
All right. Whatever you say, I'm down for anything. You know, I can't wait to give our future fangirls a taste of our music. A taste. Just a taste.
Oh, a taste. I know that song. Slide on a pin with my pinky ring. Got a gang, got a bitches on the icy chain. Why you claim that's a false claim? I be the whip, no baggage claim.
Yeah, like that we're on to something.
Fuck yeah, that's good. Hey, how about we take a break and come back to it later? I gotta start working on some ideas.
I was thinking the same.
All right, let's work alone for a while and then get back at it. Get back at it in later.
I'm okay with that. Peace.
Peace.
Scene 2.
I gotta find a way out of here before that crazy bitch finds me again. I don't want none of that baby mama drama with that old man.
EURYDICE sees an icon pop up in the Zoom session, but it's an unrecognizable person. An image pops up and it is SKINHEADgirl.
Hi.
Hi.
I've never seen you before. What's your name?
I don't know. I forgot it a long time ago, but you can call me Shooting Star.
Shooting Star.
Hell yeah. One that lights up the night skies across the whole universe.
That's cool.
What about you? What are you called by?
I don't know. I forgot my name too. That's only because I've seen a lot of shit and did some things back then. Some things I can never come back from, but I've accepted them and moved on. My name used to be Little Miss Disappear, but now I want a new one because I want to be a new person. I'm better and stronger than I was back then, and I don't need nobody anymore. I want to work on myself and be my own baby because that's the best kind of love.
Damn. That sounds like a beautiful story. You remind me of me. You remind me of myself.
I do?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I lived through that same type of shit over and over again. I got tired of it, all of it. You meet new people, but all of them always fucked with my heart. And that was when I saw the stars, and tell you the truth, I always wanted to be one. Once I made up my mind, I was already up there with them. The coolest thing about it was I got to see other stars too. Some of them even used to be people like me.
You saw other people? What were they like?
They were like us. Their past hurt them too much and they got tired of it. The stories were different, but they all led to one thing: broken hearts that had been broken too many times. Like me, they looked at the night sky and saw how beautiful it was. Up there, you could see things you never imagined to be real until you see them.
I never thought of the night sky like that.
It's everything up there, more than what you could ever wish for. I think that you would like it up there.
You really think so?
Hell yeah.
But if you were up there with all those other stars, why did you come back down here?
I don't know. I didn't come back down because I wanted to. It was because some god brought me back down here.
god. Well, what did that god look like?
Can't remember the face. They just pulled me down out of nowhere and I crash landed. But they were strong, real strong. They knew my ex-boyfriend and used to be good friends with him, but then my ex died and I think they wanted me to help him bring him back, but I don't really know why they wanted to.
Oh, I see. I was just asking because they sounded like another god I know.
Another god? How many of them are there?
I don't know. He was an old man, a wise old man who cared. He was kind of decent in a way.
What was he like?
He was like kind of goofy, but then kind of serious. Actually kind of nice and cared about me. He helped me get out of a crazy relationship that I was in. He also helped out other people, and I got to know them too. One of them was a girl who couldn't speak for herself, but she got out of it. She was an echo, doomed following someone else and being their shadow until she broke out of it. And he wanted to help, but he thought maybe it was best for her to figure it out on her own. But he was there, looking after her. And then the other one was a girl who got her tongue cut out by some insane guy she knew. He saw her bleed and saved her, turning her into a songbird who sang in songs like no one else. Now that I think of it, we're all kind of the same. Different kinds of stories, but they share some things in common. We were all wronged by guys we used to be with.
Damn. Us girls are always getting the fucked up endings, huh?
Maybe. But instead of accepting our own fucked up fates and being trapped in them, we can fight for something else and break free by making a happy new ending. Maybe with somebody new. That old man taught me that some people will fuck with your soul, but there are also those who won't.
Yeah. That's why I turned into a shooting star. You know, you should really come with me. You might find a new happy ending there.
I don't know. Sounds amazing and beautiful, but I want to see where else I can go and see if I can find my own happy ending here.
Hey.
Hey.
Long time no see.
Where you been?
Sorry I left. I didn't mean to leave you by yourself. It's just that I was scared that someone was gonna come and listen to what we were saying.
Like who?
Some crazy lady. She knows the old man.
I think I know who you mean. I ran into her earlier.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, she didn't do anything, but I think she's up to something. It might have to do with what the old man...
What are y'all talking about? Is something crazy gonna go down?
Oh, sorry, I didn't introduce you. These are my friends. The ones I was talking about earlier. This is...
You can call me the girl who turned into a shooting star.
Shooting star? Is that you? Oh, wow. I've heard so much about you. I never thought we would meet.
Are you the one who turned into an echo?
Yes. And my friend is the one who turned into a songbird.
PHILOMEL does her flying bird gesture and SKINHEADgirl returns it.
Oh my god. This is like a reunion type of thing with all of us here, even though we've never met till now. Oh, I even brought some liquor.
You brought liquor?
Yeah. I felt bad for leaving earlier, so I wanted to make it up to you.
What kind is it? That's fucking cool.
Where did you get all of this?
The old man gave it to me.
Oh.
What the hell are we waiting for? Pass it around and let's get crazy.
Echo passes around the beer bottles one by one as they all grab it for themselves and twist them open and start drinking.
Cheers. Hey, you know what would be cool with this if we had some music?
I mean, we do have a songbird here after all.
Yeah, I want to hear some songs.
Yeah, sing it, girl.
Behind an always unforgettable laugh, there are traces of the ways you used to cry.
Scene 3. Persephone and Narcissus then appear on the Zoom screen, this time in a vibrant type of atmosphere resembling a beach background somewhere else in LA.
Girl, what is this place?
What? You ain't never been here? It's the beach.
Yeah, but I ain't never been in this one before. Wait a minute, girl. Is this Malibu?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it. You want to know how I remember? Okay, look, one time I was hanging out with this one guy and he took me into his car. It was a classic red Corvette kind of car with white leather type of seats. The guy was whatever looking, but girl, we had so much fun.
Well, this is where you and me are going to stay at. This is where we're going to make paradise here. Once you become a star, we'll build a home for you right here. However you want it to look, baby.
No way. You're lying.
Baby, did I stutter?
For real? This is what I've always wanted, a gigantic mansion of my own right by the Malibu Pier. I want to be the best looking mansion in the history of mansions, baby. I'm looking for the mansion of my dreams. A fucking big swimming pool right by the cliff with the spa and jacuzzis all over. And I want rooms, like 20 fucking rooms, one for a bar and a bartender to whip me up watermelon margaritas like nothing else. I want a fucking pool table in one room and then a music studio in the other with all the technology and producers that'll make my music sound grand. A bowling alley in another with another bartender making more drinks, and then another pool except indoors, and a motherfucking wine cellar in all of the rooms. A dining room with luxurious furniture and chandeliers and antiques all over the goddamn. Fuck, put in a library in there because a bitch wants to get smart.
Is that all you want? Because I was thinking.
No. I want more. Fuck, I don't even know the kinds of other beautiful shit I want in my house, where I want this, where I want that, what paint I want the house to look like. Shit, I even forgot how many cars I want. On the way here, I heard there's this car that's called a Tesla. It like fucking drives you around the place without you having to drive it all. Girl, this shit's crazy.
Let me fucking finish.
Oh, sorry. Please continue. I won't do it again.
Thank you. What I was going to say is this. We can have everything you want. Because you know what else I was thinking?
I don't know.
What, nothing else comes to mind? Don't you want to guess?
I don't know. Sugar daddy?
No. Been there, done that. Anyway. Because I was thinking, having a kingdom. One of our own.
A kingdom.
You heard right, baby. A kingdom. I'm thinking the whole fucking city. Would you want that?
The city?
Yeah, baby. I'm talking about the whole nine. Would you like to rule it all? The studios of Hollywood, the zoo with all the animals from all these different places, the museums, I mean the ones with the cars and the ones with the art, the one watchtower that looks at all the stars and the planets, the land report with all the rides and the funny looking cartoon people, the walk where the stars align with the names of the legends. We could have all of that. all while sitting on top of the signs above the hills. That would be our kingdom.
Are you for real right now?
I'm dead ass.
Nah, that's too good for me.
Nothing is too good for you, baby. You could have everything you want and more. Ain't that what you always wanted?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Ain't that everything you've ever dreamed of?
I don't know. I didn't think shit like that would ever come true for me.
And now you can finally have it all.
I could.
Yeah, but there's a catch.
Oh, what kind of catch? Girl, you know, I knew it. This is all some kind of big fucking scam, ain't it?
Quiet! I was just gonna ask your help with one thing. And only one thing. After that, you could have everything else. But before I tell you, I gotta know if you'll ride with me no matter what. If not, then I'll turn your ass back like I found you. Like that little beautiful dying flower falling apart, petal by
No, please. I'll do whatever you want, but I don't want to go through that same fucking shit all over again, okay? It was terrible. It was like my fucking soul was getting ripped out from underneath. I could feel my soul getting ripped away, and I saw my body drowning in the dark. I tried getting a hold of myself, and I kept fighting and fighting for my soul to hang on, but I lost it all. And then everything went dark. I don't want to die again.
And you won't, as long as you help me find my old man. The one that took everything away from me.
Old man? You mean like a sugar daddy?
What?
An old man who could give you everything you want because he has it all, you know.
I know what a sugar daddy is. I just can't believe how stupid you are. Anyway, I lost everything, but he wanted to give me something I thought was more, so I took it.
What? A nice car? Some gold watches, a big screen TV with surround sound, all the food in the world? Well, what? What did he give you?
Love.
Love? Are you serious? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I know, I fell for that shit. Which is why when I find him, I'll make sure I'll pay back everything he did to me.
And how?
I'm gonna end him.
Okay, I'll help you.
You will?
Yeah, but you gotta throw in another sugar daddy for me.
What?
I'm serious, baby.
You can't demand shit from me. I could end you right now.
Well, and if you do, then nobody's gonna help you then.
Fine, you'll have your sugar daddy. Let's just go to where he is and get this over with already.
Booyah, baby, booyah!
Scene 4. Dee and SKINHEADboy arrive into the Zoom meeting. They are in the labyrinth of before as the lights and setting resembles the place from the past. SKINHEADboy is still unconscious.
Shit. I can find my stash. I don't know where the fuck I put it at all. Just feel like some backup ones hidden around here. No one could have taken my stuff. Anything else, did I? Damn it.
SKINHEADboy shows a quick burst of movement and moans as if he is writhing in pain.
He moved. Hey man. Doing any better? Is there something I can do? You need to eat or like something to drink?
SKINHEADboy responds in a mumbling kind of manner that is difficult to discern.
Oh, no.
What? I don't know what you're saying.
SKINHEADboy remains quiet and stuck.
Fuck, man. I don't know what to do. My dad warned me, but I didn't think what it was gonna be like. Maybe if I can find this stuff, he can get a quick smell and knock out of it. I just need to put my foot in. See if I can help him out this time, instead of letting him go out on his own. I know people got a past, and in the past, I know he was different. But for one time, I found someone I can hang with and have fun with. I love him.
She gives up and then sits down as they sit down and knock something over. It's a bag.
Shit. It was right here. I'm gonna give it to him.
Just then, before Dee puts the bag up to Skinhead Boy's nose, he suddenly grabs Dee's hand in a spontaneous burst.
No, I don't want it. Please, just get that fucking thing away from me.
Skinhead Boy, you're alive.
Not really. I feel like I'm a half-dead person. Like I got bit by a fucking zombie. Like some time passed and the infection is spreading through my body.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I'm for real. I feel all weird inside, like if I am really a half dead. Like if I fell a long ass fall. Most people would be dead as soon as they hit the ground, except it's like I can feel all the pain and I can't get it out. I wonder if girlfriend could see me right now from where she's at. With all the stars up there. Thinking which one of them is her. Would be nice to be up there with her for whatever time I got left.
You think you're gonna make it?
I don't know. It's too much to even talk right now. Like if...
Hey, stay with me, man. I ain't letting you die again.
What?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Die again? What do you mean, die again?
I don't know, man. I wasn't even thinking when I said it. It just came out like that.
You're lying to me.
No, I ain't.
You're hiding something. I know it. I can see it written all over your fucking face.
I
don't even know why I'm here with you. I don't even remember waking up after falling asleep. I still feel like I'm dreaming or some shit, like I'm fucking stuck in the fucking Twilight Zone. You know something, don't you? Tell me the goddamn truth.
Okay.
Okay, what?
You died a while back. I saw you fall over from the bridge. You went out before you even hit the ground. I brought you back from the dead. You were scattered into 1,000 pieces, and I put you back together like some fucked up broken puzzle.
So I was already dead.
I'm sorry, man. It's just, I ran into girlfriend. I brought her back from all the stars that was up in the sky where she was. She said that she wanted to see you again.
Wait, she's here?
Yeah.
She really said that?
Yeah. What?
Honestly, I think you're lying again.
Why do you think that?
I don't think you're still telling the full truth. Why would you do something like that out of nowhere? You didn't even really know girlfriend like that. So why would you want to bring us back together, huh? You're still hiding something. I can smell the guilt all over you, you fake son of a...
All right.
Say it.
I brought girlfriend back because I wanted to ask her what you were like back then. I wanted to know if you was different. He wasn't always crazy ass speed freak who took advantage of everybody. You were good back then. See if maybe I could fix you because you didn't have to die like that. Maybe you could change and be like how you used to be before you went bad.
Why? Back then I remember you wanted to rip my throat out for taking your shit. What changed then? Why would you do something like that for me?
It's because I love you.
Fuck you. I don't love you. I'm gonna go look for girlfriend. You stay the fuck away from me.
Wait.
Scene 5. We are back with Echo, Philomel, SKINHEADgirl, and EURYDICE. They seem to have had a few drinks and some tequila shots since the last time we saw them.
I swear I could drink all night if I have to.
I'm just getting started.
Having fun too.
How many drinks has everybody had?
Ah, fuck. I stopped counting a long ass time ago. I'm just here to party with you girls.
Same here. I'm just trying to have a good night.
Man, I can't remember the last time I had a girls' night out before now.
Me too.
Me three.
Me four.
Hey, you spoke.
Yeah, I thought you only spoke when you sang.
Wait, I forgot you got your tongue cut out. You can still sing without it?
Yes, I got it back when I turned to a songbird. Sorry I didn't say it back then. It's just that
Oh.
I've always been kind of shy. I only speak when I sing because it makes me feel so good. I feel free and so happy when I sing. Most of the time, it's how I like expressing myself, and it makes me feel really alive. But being with you all, it makes me feel so open and warm.
That's so sweet. You're gonna make me cry.
For real, girl.
I'm glad we can make you feel like that. I didn't know you too much back then, but I'm happy I do now.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm sorry, but can we all hug each other? You girls make me feel like family.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone reaches towards each other and hugs are exchanged.
To think that we all had to go through so much shit just to get to this place. It makes me feel sad, happy at the same time.
I know what you mean. I couldn't have said it better.
Me neither. I feel like I've been reunited with souls I've known in the past, even though it took us forever for all of us to meet.
Yeah, you're right about that. Did that old man set this up for us all to meet?
What did you say?
Nothing. Everybody want to drink more?
Hell fucking yeah!
I'm down for that.
Yeah, I would love that, but maybe just a little bit more, not too much.
Everyone laughs for a few moments and then they all continue to pour each other some more tequila shots.
Hey, I talked about this before you two showed up, but what do you think about leaving this place and going up where the stars are at?
Are you for real? How far up is it?
We're talking thousands and thousands of galaxies far off.
Damn. That's pretty far. Why?
I can show everyone up there if you were all wanted. You don't know a thing about the universe until you've seen it up front with your own eyes.
Is it pretty?
Oh, it's more than that. It's everything you could ever wish for. Even more. We can go up there sometime if you want, no pressure.
Sounds like fun. I'm up for it.
I'll go if it's not too dangerous.
Cool. Hey, how about you?
I don't know yet. I'll have to think about it more.
It's cool. Let's just hang out and enjoy the night.
Yeah, sounds cool.
Does anybody feel like dancing?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I also brought a boombox.
Girl, no way. Hit it.
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
That was so fun.
Hell yeah.
This one's cool.
Let's raise our drinks and cheers to this awesome ass night. To us.
What?
Scene 6.
Got anything good written down?
No, I don't know why I'm having trouble with this. I think I got what they call writer's block. What about you? You got anything?
I got a chorus, but I was thinking we could both go back and forth. That's when we can be like in sync. It's gonna sound like crazy as hell.
Crazy as hell. I don't like how that sounds.
Like in a good way. It's gonna sound awesome. I'm gonna come out from the gates of hell with this shit and scream like a death angel.
Hold up. We making a rap song or that screamo death punk shit?
Oh, you were writing rap lyrics?
Yeah, I guess we didn't get on the same wavelength.
You know what? I think it just might work. It can be both.
You for real?
Hell yeah. Why not? We can be like different from all the other people and what anyone's ever heard of. We can combine shit and put them together and mix them well. They both go well together, like
salt and pepper?
What? No. There's a better analogy, like root beer and ice cream.
Oh shit, you made me hungry now. I think I'm gonna grab some food somewhere. You want anything?
Don't leave. We're onto something. I know it. We can eat later after we figure this out. You with me or not?
All right, but just a little more. I'm starving.
Show me what you've got written down.
It sounds kind of bad, but all right.
Go.
It was like a story filled with blood and glory. Can't help but feel old and lonely. We were like a match made in heaven. How many babes have I said that to? I think more than 7.
7?
What? I'm just speaking from the heart. You didn't even let me finish.
Oh, okay. My bad. Keep going.
But that was all in the past. I grown wiser from the memories that didn't last. She was my lady love, a beautiful queen. I thought that our love would reign supreme. And a world full of darkness, our bond was what kept us dauntless. But then life changed. She became really strange. The stuff she had messed up her brain. My heart was torn and ripped in half. I couldn't help but just cry and laugh from all the pain that I suffered in this rough terrain. And that was when I knew that life happens all on its own. People walk in and watch, which is what I've been shown. But I kept fighting because shit happens and you gotta run with it. That past reminded me to change the future, so I grabbed the evils and fucking kicked them.
Damn! You wrote that?
Yeah. I always wanted to write that story to express how I feel. I was thinking maybe this song could reach other people and make them feel what I feel.
Yeah. I mean, I felt that. Now that I think of it, my course would go great with what you're just saying with those words. It's got like a sad, fucked up, yet harmonious tone to it. I think you might like it.
Go for it. I'm all ears.
All right. She fucking took my heart when I thought she was the one. I told her I could be her Batman, her Superman, her Spider-Man, her superhero. Instead, she looked back at me like a sad-faced clown. And she ripped my happiness and she fucking stomped all over and stabbed my ass with a knife.
Hold on, stop.
What?
What are you saying?
What? I'm speaking from the heart. You don't like it?
It's not that I don't like it, it's just...
Uh-huh.
Why don't... Can you just write something that's a little less fucked up?
You don't like it?
I just think it don't have to be all dark and shit.
But that's what it is. All dark and shit. You think the person you love most will love you just as much, if not even more? Instead, they lose interest and start acting up for no fucking reason, and then she tries to make you look like you're the bad one.
You're still living in the past, huh?
That's all I got to think about. Well, being stuck down here for the rest of fucking eternity. I mean, look at me. I wouldn't be here if the crazy bitch didn't fucking kill me.
I don't know what you want me to say.
And what's that supposed to mean?
I think you gotta look deep down and reflect why things led up to you getting done like that. I mean, you get kinda out of control sometimes, buddy.
Yeah, but...
What? You don't think there's a reason to why she felt the need to do that?
I mean... Okay. Maybe I was an asshole to her.
You think? I know you know there's more to it.
I wasn't the greatest to her, and
I'm listening.
it's just that I wanted her. Loved her more than I loved myself. It was like one thing happened after another. Could I have done better? Maybe. But all this fucked up shit happened and nobody wanted to listen to me. I wanted to make it up, but she wouldn't fucking let me. Even though I wanted to change. But...
Go on.
I admit the things I'd done, it was too much to go back and fix. I got desperate. I don't know if my emotions got the best of me. I felt she had something sharp, and the last time I danced with her, I went to grab for it before she can get me. But I was too late to stop her. I realize now. I realize now that my anger would have reacted. And if I grabbed the knife, it would have been different.
Yeah. I was right there when it happened. I saw the whole thing go down. It was a crazy, fucked up love story that wasn't meant to be. You gave her no choice. I helped her save herself. I got her to realize that there was nowhere left to run and hide. She had to get out of the toxic, fucked up relationship. She came to realize that it had to be kill or be killed. She put you and the past to rest and still mess with her after some time, man. After what happened, that was when I brought you down here.
What? So you can torture me in this hell? Because that's what I get.
Kind of. But you're the one who led yourself down to that path. You know why?
Because I lost. I lost who I was. I got real fucked up in the head and away from who I used to be.
Love is a two-way street, but sometimes one partner is the cause of ending it. I see you had a lot of time to think since then, and it worked. You see things different now. It all starts from there.
Is that why you always stuck with me? To see if I could change?
Yeah.
What do I do now? Move on?
I asked that question myself thousands and thousands of years way back. That's something you gotta figure out on your own. Some things just ain't meant to be. And sometimes we fuck up and can't make it up. Because the damage was done. But at the same time, people make mistakes. Even me. But that's gonna be a bridge you're gonna have to cross on your own and figure it out from there.
Okay. Can we switch up and get back to the music?
I'm done with that.
Hey,
What are you doing here?
something happened and I need your help.
What the hell? It's them!
Oh, it's you. What's up, Jack? How you been? That is usual, I guess.
I thought I'd never see you again. Last time was when we were telling each other those stories with that one lady and
Yeah, that's cool, Jack. I'll talk to you later. I need to speak to you, Jack.
Wait. He's your dad?
So anyways, something happened.
Just ignoring me.
You ended up bringing him back, huh?
I fucked up. I don't know where he went.
All right, I'll help you out.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
An old friend's been running loose. They call him SKINHEADboy.
Skinhead? You mean like the skinheads from the 70s? Those are still around?
We gotta go. You wanna come with us?
Huh?
Don't you wanna go back? Don't you wanna go back out in the real world, or do you wanna stay down here forever?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Hurry
Thanks.
up. Hurry up. Let's find him.
All right, let's go.
Hey, baby. You miss me?
What the hell? What the fuck is this bitch doing here?
Who the fuck are you calling a bitch? Bitch.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Really? That's all you got to say to me? After all this time?
Is she your lady? I know her.
So, you did bring him down here. This fucker tried to kill me the last time I saw him. And guess his little girlfriend got to him before me. I was supposed to kill him, not that little girl.
Excuse me, but ain't you gonna introduce me to your little friends?
You shut the fuck up and stay quiet until it's your time to speak. I ain't fucking finished.
Oh my god, such a drama queen you are, jeez.
I'll kill you too if you don't keep your mouth shut.
You brought him back from the dead too?
I did, but only so he could help me back to you. You took everything from me, you fucking hoe. You promised me love, but you also promised that to a bunch of other bitches. I went back to my garden where we first met. I had enough of you leaving me, so I went back there to finally go back to my home. But it was too late. My beautiful illustrious garden is long gone. Because I fell for you and all of your lies. All there is a fucking parking lot and a damn laundromat. You took everything from me.
I'm sorry for everything I did.
Sorry? You're sorry?
Yes.
Hey, man, if you want, we can get out of here and you can handle your business.
Let's just leave this bitch already.
No, it's fine. It won't take much longer. I see that sorry isn't gonna cut it.
You're fucking damn right.
I know how you feel. And I know I did you wrong. I know that. I can never take back what I did and what I took from you, baby. But see, I had time to think about it and what I done. And I've been wanting to right the wrongs I did. Not just with you, but with everybody else I know.
It's too late for sorry. And too fucking bad.
Yes, do it, girls. We can get this over with and have everything like you said.
What are you gonna do with, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take you down. And after that, I'm taking everything you have and it's all gonna be mine.
This fucking bitch is crazy.
This baby mom drama is too much for me.
Hey, Dad, you want me to handle this?
No, stay out of it.
This was yours. I found this thing where little boy over there got killed by his girl. I think it only fits if I use this on you too.
Your emotions are getting the best of you. This ain't you, sweetheart. Just drop it.
Girl, are you gonna do it or what? You promised me a sugar daddy, remember?
Hey, you shut the fuck up and mind your own business.
Baby, don't do this, baby.
Stop calling me baby.
Persephone swings at G and they get into a scuffle as G is holding her off, but then D gets involved and gets cut in their arm as everything comes to a halt and everyone reacts.
Hey, kid, you all right?
Yeah. She kind of got me good.
Oh my God, you actually did it.
I didn't mean to.
Look at what you did. They had nothing to do with this.
Well, you shouldn't have gotten my way.
Need any help?
Oh, let's just get out of here. I know where to go.
Got it.
What was that? You just let him off? I thought you were actually gonna live up to your word, girl. What's the matter with you?
I don't know.
I can see that. You know, I think you're one of those people, the same ones that just talk all this shit and never end up doing what they say they would. What happened? Oh my God, you are so weak. Girl, you got all into your feelings, huh? That just shows that you still love him.
Shut the fuck up. All you did was stand there and do nothing.
Oh, really? Sorry. I was enjoying the show. We got real dramatic for a bit. It was like something you see out of a movie. I wish I had some popcorn and watch it all, you know?
I don't even know why I took you with me. All you care about is yourself and what you want.
Yeah, you ain't the first one to tell me that. You know, I just wanted something good for once. Maybe even change my life and shit. And you told me you was gonna give me all this stuff. You got me all excited. I think I should go. I'm gonna find everything I want by myself. Besides, you look like you could use the space to wipe those tears off your pretty little face and get the fuck over it.
I just wanted my garden back. You reminded me of my flowers from back then. I thought you were somebody I could be around with, like how my flowers were always with me. They were like my family. I lost everything and I thought bringing you back would keep me company. For some damn reason, you inspired me to stand up and get my garden back. But you're like bad luck to everyone. You just make things worse. Go ahead, leave, and don't come back.
I would, but How can I leave a pretty face all messy like that? Girl, you are wasting your beauty over some stupid fool. I can tell you ain't so well on your own. Come on. Spring is around the corner. You know what that means? It means you can start anew, be reborn like a beautiful new person, start a new life and shit.
What are you even saying?
Come with me, girl. I'll show you all about being beautiful and loving yourself. Trust me, I know a lot about that.
No way. Just get out of here and leave me alone.
Come on, girl. Hey, look, some time ago I was running around with this one guy, okay, and he took me to a pretty garden, one like I never seen. And it was in this town called Little Tokyo. I swear that place was so beautiful and everything was so colorful and vibrant. Dry your pretty face and I'll show you some flowers like you ain't never seen.
You mean that?
Hurry up, beautiful, before I change my mind. I'm fucking starving and I'm just thinking about all the food they got over there.
Scene 7.
All of you are crazy. This is too much, but I need a break.
What's the matter? You can't hang?
I'm cool sitting down for a bit.
Me too.
Okay then.
Hey, I got a question. Do any of you know some of the people who call themselves gods?
Oh yeah, you mean the old man?
Well, yeah, him, but there was another one. That was the one who brought me back down here. We were talking about it before you two showed up.
No, not really. Why?
I don't know. It was weird because I had a boyfriend back then who died. And then I think they wanted me to help them to bring him back. But then they just took off. I haven't seen them since then, and I wonder what happened. I don't know if you two know them.
Maybe, yeah.
You do?
Do you know what they're called?
Yeah, the one you're talking about is the old man's kid.
Who's the kid?
Yeah, the child is all grown up now. He would always talk about them, and he told me his story on how his kid came to be. The one lady you saw the first time you met us, she was the mother, but she died back when he saved me. He always talked to me about his past. I think it was because he needed someone to talk to it about.
Well, he would always tell me his secrets, but he never told me that.
Wait, so that's his kid?
Just then, a voice far off from the distance is picked up on the Zoom meeting. It sounds familiar.
Who is that? Someone else here?
I know that voice.
Oh,
Is he really back?
Baby, I finally found you.
So you did come back.
Yes, I came looking all over for you. I have to tell you something.
Her ex-boyfriend. We should leave.
No, don't leave. It's fine. So what the fuck do you want? Because if you want to get back together,
Please, it ain't that.
then what is it? Why do you want to speak to me? You fucking broke my heart and left me behind like I was nothing to you. All you ever did was fucking use me and I got fucking sick of it. Sick of the way you treated me like crap. Like I was just someone you always helped, that always helped you get what you wanted. And then you'd fucking get rid of me and tell me to leave like I was.
I'm sorry. For everything. I wasn't very good to you in the end. Things changed and I changed. I forgot who I was and I forgot who I was to you. And who you were to me.
G and D arrive into the Zoom meeting but remain silent as if they had been already listening to the conversation.
I feel the end coming soon for me again, since I had already kicked the bucket until
SKINHEADboy notices D and smiles at them.
my best friend brought me back. But if I could be honest, I really felt like I was at peace. Wherever I was, I saw my family back home, and then I saw us. We were young and dumb, just two kids in love, you and me.
SKINHEADboy begins to fall apart into pieces one by one as he begins to bid farewell.
Before I go, there's one more thing I have to tell you, and it's that I hope you find something or someone who makes you feel happy, and that you at least take a piece of me with you to remember me by for all eternity.
I love you. I wasn't perfect either. We grew up together and fell for each other, through the good times and bad. No matter what happens, I will always keep a piece of you in my heart, and I will always remember you. I love you.
Thank you, baby. I will always remember and watch over you. I love you. Goodbye.
SKINHEADboy shatters into broken pieces of glass once again. SKINHEADgirl grabs one of the pieces, a tiny piece, that gives off warmth and light. Silence then follows as SKINHEADgirl weeps quietly one last time for a few beats.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Wow, that was something else.
Hey, girlfriend. I'm sorry for everything up until now.
No, you actually helped me. Because of you, I finally made peace with him.
Yeah,
Are you okay?
yeah. He said I was his best friend. That meant a lot.
Some crazy shit went down earlier with my old ex. So I thought I would come here, especially since I planned to do so all along. Uh, I'll explain in a bit. Songbird, you got something to help my kid out? We got in a bad fight earlier.
Yeah.
PHILOMEL reveals some ointment and rubs it on Dee's arm to close the wound, then begins to wrap it up.
Wait, so when you say you planned this, what do you mean? Because it feels like you brought us all together. Why did you do all of this?
I just wanted you to know that you weren't all alone. It looks like you all made new friends with each other, especially because all of you came from a bad past and you was all lost in your own little worlds. I'm getting a little old now. I thought that maybe by doing this, I could right some of the wrongs I made in the past, and because I lost so much back then, and I felt like I had a hand in a lot of the things you all went through. Now none of you have to be alone anymore. You all got each other. All of you are free now to do whatever you want.
Yeah, thanks a lot. You're so kind. Thank you.
Wait, so you knew all along what was gonna happen? You knew I wasn't gonna listen to you back then. Is that why you gave up on stopping me?
I meant what I said and what I was trying to tell you back then. But you and me, you got a soft spot deep down. But I'm proud that you listened to yourself instead and followed what you felt inside. You gave closure to Skinhead. He was able to go in peace this time around. I think it's time you did your own thing by taking my place.
Thanks, Dad. I always wanted to make you proud. I won't let you down.
Wait, you're leaving?
Yeah, I gotta go. Oh, and I've been taking care of you know who. But you're good. He won't bother you no more. I made sure of that, and he knows it too. I'll catch you later, sweetheart.
But where are you gonna go?
Why do you want to know?
Because
Yes?
I never got to thank you for what you did back then.
You did that. You fought free by yourself, and I'm proud that you finally got the strength to do so, and that you got out alive. But you were still alone. I see you was able to make friends with everyone, to help you get through the pain.
Is this goodbye?
Who knows? Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. I plan on taking a trip down memory lane back to some place I used to hang out at. After that, I'm going wherever life takes me. Take care.
I think I'm gonna leave too. See y'all later.
Hold up. If you ever want to come by and hang with us.
Yeah, I'll be there, girlfriend. Peace.
What do y'all want to do now? I'm down for anything.
I don't know. Kind of sleepy now. But down to go somewhere and rest. Call it a night.
I'm tired too. Can I come with you?
Yes, we should all go. Maybe we can rent a place and live together, like sisters. We can be like a family and do something with our lives.
I would love that.
I would love that too. But didn't you want to go back up there?
I don't know. Maybe one day, yeah, but I'm starting to feel happy down here again. Let's just see what happens.
You're right. Let's go. Hey, what about you? You coming with us, right?
Yeah. Let's get out of here. I hope I can see you again one day. Maybe things will be different and I'll be on to new things and a new life with the friends I made. Maybe I'll go to school, find something I like, and make something of myself and be someone. Maybe be like a nurse or like a fashion designer or even a teacher or a dancer. Why not all of them? I don't know if I'll ever find somebody again, but if I do, I hope it's someone nice like him.
So, everything turned out all right?
Yeah,
Did you see her?
she's doing fine now. She made new friends. She'll be alright.
Cool. I hope we can do awesome things with our music. Get big and see new places and new faces. You think I could ever be good?
Only if you know you can.
Right.
Before we get out of here, I gotta do something. See someone.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Peace.
I was looking for you. I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to do that. My kid's doing all right now. You don't have to say sorry.
Okay. I don't think we can ever be together again after everything.
I know.
I think it's best that maybe we don't see each other ever again.
Okay.
Have a good life.
Wait. Wait. before you go, I wanted to do one last thing to kind of do some good by you. I can make you a new garden, just like how it used to be. I can make it even better. I just want to leave things on a good note.
You would do that?
Yeah. But before I do, I wanted to ask if you can do one thing for me.
What?
I I uh, I wanted to ask for one last dance with this. Like how he used to be 1,000 years back.
Only for you, baby.
She puts it on and begins the transformation and turns into Semele with a quick change into a different scenery, like in the park where they first met. There are two souls all alone in the universe. After some time, the lights dim slowly and slowly until darkness.
Okay, we are live. Hello, everyone. I really quickly will introduce this. I'm Jacqueline. I'm part of the Lighthouse Theater Company. We are live. I am the broadcast manager. And this is, we were able to broadcast Oscar's senior project tonight. So I'm going to hand it over to Oscar and let him talk about it.
Hi. How's it going? My name is Oscar. This play was based on the original Polaroid Stories by Naomi Iizuka. The reason why I wrote this was because I wanted to bring everyone back from Polaroid Stories, especially because I don't know, our run of Polaroid Stories ended right before everything shut down. And it was a very, very sad moment. we were gonna hang out and celebrate after, and then like everything, pardon my language, but shit hit the fan. And it just, I don't know, I got really emotional when I heard the news that a lot of us were gonna graduate on Zoom, and I was like, damn, you know, I was only there for 6 months in person. I was very new to that environment coming out of Chaffey College after 4 or 5 years. And then like slowly around that time, that was when I started, opening up more and becoming friends with everyone. And then I was like, oh, I regret everything. I wish I was more open with my friends. I I wish I wasn't like this wannabe antisocial person, and I don't know. This was just me, just bringing everyone back and like celebrating what we've done together, and yeah.
So, Oscar, I got a few questions, and partially depends on who else we're expecting here right now. Are you expecting more people from the cast only, or can you sort of help me understand exactly what our next what our next 10 or 15 minutes are going to look like, and or what kind of feedback are you most interested in at this point?
Oh yeah, for anyone watching right now on the stream, if you have any questions, feel free to pop in your questions, and we.
But as far as YouTube is concerned, we're off of YouTube now, right?
No, we're still on YouTube.
So how do I find out who's writing in YouTube and or asking questions in YouTube?
Do you have it on a separate tab?
Yeah, I do, but my it says unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. And it's been like that for a while.
Okay. Well, Bernardo, I'm watching chat. I can feed questions if needed.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you. All right, so well, why don't we? Jacqueline? Why don't you? Is there a question that's there right now that you want to go ahead and pull out?
There isn't a question yet. There is a
Oh, okay.
comment from Jason who said, "This is an interesting play. Excellent pen when it comes to writing of the script. There are some moments that were dope. Even the structure itself was really well written."
Great. All right. Thank you, Jason. Was that who you said it was?
Yes.
All right. That's a very interesting comment talking about the structure also, and I think that there's definitely a lot of really nice things going on in the play. Why don't we address, if anybody would like to say anything about what moments that struck you, things that stood out for you, whether as an actor or as an audience member, or an actor now acting as if you are an audience member, right? Now that you're not acting, you were able to watch it, and so I'm looking to see if anybody would like to share something that resonated with you, or that you're going to hold on to as you leave this virtual space. Okay, go ahead, Phillip.
Before I talk about a specific moment, I'll share one thing that is one thing that struck me in the beginning when I was first reading this before we started doing any rehearsals or whatnot, is Oscar's ability to keep the language and the diction and like the habituals for every character in this, like the sequel, and is in things that were very important that a character said, even if they said it once, becoming something that is said again in the sequel, or tendencies are the same tendencies, more so vernacular speaking. And I like that blew my mind alone, aside from just the masterpiece that he wrote. A specific point though that hit me, and this is biased because of me playing Orpheus and in a mindset of him, was at the very end when everyone kind of says their goodbyes and Eurydice says her last little thing and then she goes away, and then it's just me and Oscar on the screen, and I just say, so it went all right. And you think like I'll ever be good again and stuff like that, and just it's like this resolution that wasn't there the first time because of the events that preceded in just Polaroid Stories. And just kind of like, even though you can make even another story after that, this just mental maturing, this coming of age kind of thing of Orpheus had to deal with crap, and Oscar's character helped, and it was like a big transition.
That's great. Hey, Jacqueline, jump in anytime if you see a comment that's related to sort of the question on the table.
Okay.
Just feel free to. In the meantime, I want to point out a couple things that really stuck out for me. One of them is this Oscar. You're doing a really cool sort of combination of sort of a lyrical, poetic language intermixed with real sort of down and dirty dialogue, naturalistic, realistic dialogue, and that's not an easy thing to do. To go back and forth and to merge those two styles of writing, realism and people cussing each other out and using language, and then in the same breath saying some super poetic, cool bit of dialogue about the stars, and melting away, and all these sorts of really interesting things that. So that I really appreciated the sort of your experimentation with language in this. So that's one thing that jumped out to me.
Oh wow!
But so somebody else interested in knowing something that you're retaining that made an impression on you that you're going to take with you or that resonated with you.
I have something. I really liked the newfound relationships between people that didn't necessarily interact with each other in Polaroid Stories. Just through shared experiences and just this like bond that just grew just from that. I really enjoyed seeing that. Just how they got along or didn't get along and how they just kind of meshed together.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Thank you, Melanie. Hey, Oscar, I wonder if you have any questions for us, for anyone in the room, whether on YouTube or in Zoom. The things that you would like to either get more clarity on, or questions you may have about a certain character or a scene or a thematic sort of concern for the play, et cetera, et cetera.
Did you like it?
Yeah, you can ask
I
that.
No, I was just being silly. I'm just I don't know. For any of those who are watching who saw the original production last year, on based on your opinions and based on your opinions on what you saw in the original or what you remember from the original production and this play, how well was the cohesiveness in terms of like the characters, and did you notice any were there any like questions that rang up in your mind where you were like, oh, I don't understand? Yeah.
All right, great. So, and actually, Phillip already started to address that a little bit in his comment. So we've got the beginning. We've got one thread. We've got one thread of answers already started there. Would anybody else like to address this this question of Oscars? And again, Jacqueline, if somebody's writing in anything, just feel free to just throw it into the mix.
I do have a question, but you can go ahead and finish up with what you're talking about right now.
Oh, okay. So okay, let me see if I can't formulate an answer. So Oscar, part of my answer to your question is going to relate to a question I'm going to ask you in a few minutes, which is that what if I don't remember everything that happened in Naomi Iizuka's play, and how does that relate to this one? Because frankly, there's a lot of stuff that I don't remember. I remember some of the. So this is me trying to answer your question too. I remember certain things from Naomi's play, but there's a lot of stuff that I don't remember, and so I got reminded of relationships. I got reminded about characters. I got reminded what how crazy David's Narcissus is, and how much fun that character is, right? And so I certainly felt the tone of certain characters over again in this incarnation of these characters and their stories. But did I actually follow it uh, beat for beat in terms of saying, oh, this is exactly that? Because what if I'm a person who has not seen Polaroid Stories, and that's the question I'm going to ask you in a minute. But but so get ready for me to ask you that.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, so but does anybody else want to sort of venture a question, a response to Oscar's question? And if not, that's okay too, because we can always swing back around. So, Jacqueline, why don't you go ahead and read the question that you got?
Okay, so I've got two, but we'll start with the first one. Jason asked, said, this one is interesting. The part where you started rapping. What made you come up with the rapping part? To Oscar.
What's up, Jason? I don't know. I was just being silly. It was like, I don't know. G doesn't strike me as a singer. He strikes me more as a rapper. And so like the rapping part, I was just like, when I was writing that one scene, I was all right. I don't remember at what moment did I think this, but I was like, oh, this is cool. What if G and Orpheus, in one way or another, despite their differences, what if they were able to like make up some sort of a group or whatever? And then I was like, and then they were like, exchanging off of each other lyrics that they've written, and I was like, oh, actually, I don't know. It would be cool if like G would start rapping, and then like Orpheus could be like the singer or whatever, and then we can like correlate off of each other. And just, I don't know. It's just something I came up while I was writing the story, and yeah.
Okay, so for me, that was one of my favorite segments of the whole play, for a variety of reasons. It was two characters really bouncing off each other and learning from each other and riffing with each other and having and with this and the humor. Oh my gosh, that was the most humorous section of the whole play, and it was a really nice kind of because it's nice to have plays that mix things up a little bit, right? And that you're able to leaven the seriousness with humor, or the other way around, right? Even in the silliest of plays, it's so nice when something like serious happens in a super crazy comedy, right? So it was a welcome sort of scene, and it was a great way to lead off Act Two. I thought it could have been a great way to end Act One, also on that high note of having a lot of fun, so that we want to make sure that we come back to Act Two. But yeah, I'm glad Jason brought that up, because that was like that was the most fun I had, in terms of pure enjoyment of watching these two characters like really embarrass the hell out of themselves with each other, and be okay with it, right? Or not even realize how goofy they were with their songs. Right? It was a joy to watch that scene. So anyway, so I don't know if anybody wants to comment on that sequence, or if we want to move on and entertain another question. Go ahead, Jacqueline. What's the next question?
The next question is from Julia. Julia says, Oscar, how long did it take you to write your play? Also, how many drafts or ideas were there until you decided on this final draft showcased here?
Thank you, Julia, for your question. I wrote this play. I started it 2 weeks before the semester started, and then it took me like about 5 or 6 weeks to finish writing it. How many drafts or ideas were there? It was like what I showed right now is like the third draft. The first draft was just very rough. Very rough. It was like when I was editing it, I was like, all right, let me see what I can, if there's anything I can change, or if there's like something that doesn't need to be there. And then for the most part, when I was editing my play, I was just like, all right, okay, these monologues are very lengthy as it is. Let me cut back on it a little bit. And let me like rearrange it, like so like the same points are still in there within the shorter and stronger passage of dialogue. And as far as ideas, the ideas I had or in terms of crafting the play, I don't know. I remember a lot of the times I would just be at work, and then I would be thinking about the play when I started writing it, and then I would just think of like brainstorming ideas, and then like the basis of that was where like, all right, what would happen if these two characters interacted with each other? They've never said anything to one another, but they're kind of correlated with each other through relationships of other people. So then I would start with that, and I was like, oh, what if this person talked? Oh, what if this person talked? Oh wait, oh wow, what if all of these people came together? And then after that, like ideas started coming more and more and more. That was pretty much the first act of the play, and then like a good majority of the second act was just like I would hit a lot of bumps on the road, and then I would just be like, shit. Sometimes I would have to take breaks, but a lot of the times it was just me. The second act was just me discovering it as I went along. And I was just being this discovery writer, and I was like, oh wow, okay, this could go somewhere. And then yeah, that was pretty much it. Yeah,
That's known as an organic process. That's very cool. So, Jacqueline, are there any other questions on the board right now?
Not at the moment now.
Okay, so Oscar, riddle me this: what happens if a Joe audience member comes to this and has no clue what Polaroid Stories is, or has no prior knowledge at all? What is your goal or your intention, or what do you hope to happen for those audience members?
To take this story as it is, just watch it, and then to like pay tribute to Naomi and get people to, spark an interest in them, and like go back and watch and read the original play. And yeah.
Because it's just, not that this is that, but this also, it's a little bit like, forgive me if anybody thinks of this as a negative, like fan fiction. Yeah. Where like the Twilights, there was many people who started, or wasn't Twilight written? Wait a minute, what's the one that was written as fan fiction that then became its own big phenomenon?
I believe that was 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey.
I believe so. Yeah.
Right. And it was fan fiction for what?
I believe it started as fan fiction for about Twilight, and it just diverged into its own. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So kind, it sort of reminds me of that in and I mean it in a positive way, the best way possible, is that you're inspired by something that you've read, or in this case, you read and acted in, and to sort of make up new worlds based on that. So another word that I'm looking for here is adaptation. And so what you've done is adapt the original characters and storylines and into a new vision for the play or for these people. So it's also a kind of adaptation, and I think that there's, it comes back to for me, what are you going to, how much do you want to emulate the source material, and how far do you want to go towards creating your own vision for these people? And I think there's many answers to that question, but I don't know. You start anywhere you like. I just sort of posed a bunch of things, threw a bunch of things at you.
You kind of did. I'm like, what's your question?
Well, how do you respond to any of that?
Respond to any of what? Like
what your the audience not knowing Polaroid Stories. Well, you started to answer that one already, but is it an adaptation? Do you want this to stand completely on its own? Do you I don't know. That's the question.
Like an adaptation, but it could be like, it could also be a sequel, like, like it. I don't know the proper terminology. You weren't expecting it, but you're glad that you got it, and especially because I think in the play Hamlet, in the play Hamlet, there's I think there's like an adaptation kind of sequel. Is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead?
Mm-hmm. That's a good example. That's a good example. This Tom Stopper took two side characters, minor characters from Hamlet, and made a whole play around those two. And it's important that you know the sort of the story of Hamlet to more appreciate what Rosencrantz and Guildenstern do in their play. Yeah, it's an open question. I don't expect you to have some sort of like definitive answer to it, but that was just something that's on my mind. Is how an audience is meant to experience this play, right? Are there other questions for Oscar from anybody, whether it's Julian or Melanie or Christie or Phillip or Jacqueline? And Christie. Oh, I had a question. Was Christie's was that Christie singing in the breaks also?
Yeah.
In the transition scenes, that was
Yeah.
a really Christie. That was beautiful. Those are a real great opportunity to be explored more. How? Okay, so my enormous thesis for this play is music, and how music seems to be the thing that keeps coming back at different times. Sort of exemplified by what's Christie's character's name again?
Philomel.
Right, but when she sings, whatever, songbird, whatever. Anyway,
that's my little. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, between her singing, right, and the other characters around her's appreciation for her singing, and then G and Orpheus's relationship to music, there seems to be this undercurrent throughout the play that I don't think is being explored as deeply as you could explore it. The role of music, and how important it is to these characters, and whether it's explicit or just more underneath the surface. But like it really, I got reminded of that every time Christie's character had those little interludes, and then of course, your Orpheus is singing the blues, right? and about his horrible experiences and his really negative view of life, right? Which was great because that speaks so much. You know, music does so much more than regular words can do, right? It's got a special sort of way that music lands with an audience, and I think that's something that could be explored even more in this play.
Ah,
So, so that's one thing. I took a whole bunch of notes.
wait,
But
wait, before you go
we can
even
talk later. We can talk later.
Are you gonna burn my stuff to the ground?
No, no, no. Here's another question
Oh,
for you.
okay. I just
Do you want to
wanted.
answer? Do you want to talk
No.
about that, or do you want to?
What? I was just gonna say thank you, Christy, for lending your singing talents and oh hi. It is a special shout out to Alma, my co-director. When me and her we were having our early director meeting, she was like, you know, I don't I don't know how to explain technology, but she was like, "Oh, I have this like musical kid, and like I noticed that Philomel also sings. So if you want, I could also like make these little transition instrumentals." And I was like, "Oh wow, yes, please." So thank you to Alma and thank you, Christine. Yeah.
That's a good sign of collaboration right there. That's a really nice. That's really nice. It's good to hear that. Um, uh, okay, so I'm wondering, does anybody else want to? Oscar, are you up for hearing more sort of straight up opinions from people about content or style or character or theme or anything like that?
Sure, bring it on.
Okay, so no, but this is not an opportunity for us to rewrite Oscar's play. This is about do you know, because we started off with, you know, sort of saying, hey, this is kind of, these are some affirmations and some stuff that really impacted us. And then also, you know, Oscar asked us the question, we've asked him a few questions. Now it's an opportunity that if you just want to like, you don't have to frame it as a question, just a straight out sort of feeling or opinion you may have about any aspect of the play. This would be a good time to share that. So I'm wondering if anybody has anything. And Jacqueline, feel free to, if somebody's typing anything.
Yeah. I still remember the first night we read this and we actually met and just being blown away at the fact that you wrote this entire script within the semester. And I just want to give you props for that, Oscar. That's, you know, writing a script that long and just with all of the content that it holds is just enormously great. Like I can't give you enough praise for that. I also wanted to say I think you should definitely work on this and have it workshopped somehow in the near future, because I think this would be really great to see on stage, or just, you know, just to see it again. Yeah. It's got me wanting to read Polaroid Stories, because I did see it when we did our production at Cal Poly, and even though I only saw it once, and that was what, 2 years ago, I still remember, kind of like Brianna. There's certain things I do remember, and there's certain things I don't. But the things I do remember are how the characters acted and how they behaved and interacted with each other. And I think you captured that really, really well. I think that was the biggest thing, the biggest aspect about this play that really struck with a chord with me. Just the fact that you kept their mannerisms, you kept their speeches and their poetry, and even though maybe different characters went off and talked to other characters that they didn't before, they got to meet new people, and through them, like, we see different sides of them, but we also still see that it is the EURYDICE from the original production, or that it's D or G that we've seen before. Yeah, it just I'm at a loss for words at how tremendous this is. Congratulations, Oscar. Great job.
Oh, thank you, Julian. That means that means a lot. Thank you so much.
Of course. Of course.
I've got two comments. One from Jeanette. Jeanette just says, "Everyone was amazing, and Oscar, you're very talented. Congrats, man."
Oh, thank you, Jeanette.
And Jason, sorry I missed your first time. The first time you posted this. It says, "I notice." He says, "I noticed there's a scheme in your writing, and I have to watch it again. But there might be some sort of wordplay and some great setups in the writing of the bars."
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see what he means. Yeah.
Cool. Hey, Oscar. So you had a conversation with Naomi
Oh yeah, yeah.
before, at the beginning of your process writing this play.
That was the highlight of
Do,
my year.
do you feel like, is it possible to share some moment of that conversation?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, first and foremost, thank you, Bernardo, for making that happen. And also a special thank you to Paula. I was nervous as hell the day of the interview, and after class, she was willing enough to go over through some of my questions. She's like, "Okay, this is good," and take that out, take that out. So thank you, Paula. And so, yeah.
What'd you get? What's the kernel of what you got from that?
The kernel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. Oh, one gem that stuck out was when I asked her, like, aside from some of the themes of the play, like, substance abuse, homelessness, love, finding oneself, and like, just like, and other stronger elements. What other theme were you trying to portray that that wasn't that wasn't, other than the themes I just told, that I just asked her, what was the theme you were looking for, and she was like, I think change, like character development, just like change, and how, like, you know and I'm paraphrasing, right? I'm just paraphrasing.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, and like,
so did you take that to heart? Because it seems like, now that we've heard your whole play, that seems to be one of the things that is very present in your play, is how these characters, some of them change pretty dramatically, starting off with wanting to kill somebody, or seek, get vengeance, or whatever it may be, and then ending the play not wanting to kill and seek vengeance, and being in a different sort of space. So and change is an interesting way of sort of boiling that down into an easy phrase. Is that accurate?
yeah, yeah, but to be honest, my interview happened with her like a sometime after I'd finished reading. No, I sometime after I'd finished writing it, and she was like, change. And then for this play, I was like, oh, I would like to explore some different character choices and different kinds of developments. And then when she said that, I was like, oh wow, yeah, I remember change from the first play. Um, some characters really, like, went through a lot of hell, and they came out stronger, and then their character changed, and then I tried doing the same thing here, and I'm sorry, what was the question? Oh.
No, it's just what so she said change in a way you figure it out. It sounds like you said to yourself, "Oh, that's kind of what I've done in this play," with new changes, different choices and stuff. But well, okay, cool. No, I was just curious whether or not that had an impact on you or not as a writer. Talking to another writer
It did.
about their
It
work.
did. It. I don't know. I was just. I was very starstruck when I talked to her on the phone. I was like, "Oh, hi, Naomi. Wow, this means a lot to me." And yada 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 yada. And I kept scrambling. I kept stuttering. I was like, "Oh my God, what am I saying?" But she was very kind and very dear, and like she was like, "Wow." I gave her a lot of compliments, and it's just she really complimented my questions too. And oh, okay. I mean, it's just like a side question, but then I asked her because I didn't like comprehend it the first time around when we did it, but you know, there's like those scenes throughout the Polaroid stories where like you just hear voices, right? They're overlapping with one another. Like, my name is Bandit, my name is Skinhead Steve, and then I was like, "What was your intention behind that?" And she told me, "Oh, you know," just paraphrasing, she was like, "That really is just like voices of people we've never met, like voices just lost out there in like the darkness, and then just like people we don't get to meet, like remember me, my name is yada yada yada." And then I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah," because homelessness is, yeah, it's a very powerful theme. And then um unfortunately, a lot of the homeless population, and they get forgotten. And then no one ever knew them, or no one remembers them. And yeah.
Great. All right. Thank you. That's super interesting to hear about. So I think we're coming down the home stretch here, and I'm wondering if anybody would, has a comment or something you wanna leave Oscar with. Let's sort of make that opportunity available for anybody.
mm, there's no comments. I just wanted to say thank you to my castmates, everyone watching. Special shout out to my mom and dad. My mom kept watching the whole thing. She's like, "Yeah, yeah, you tell him, yeah, yeah." And then she's like, "Oh wow, that's hilarious." It's just like, yeah, thank you to everyone. I don't know, I sound like a broken record, but
No,
yeah,
no,
these.
it's a good thing to say thank you to all these folks who helped you out, and I second that, and just really cast and Lighthouse people
Yes, special thanks.
who helped produce this event. That it takes a village, and you guys are all proof of that. And it's really impressive to see how much you all help each other out, because there's been a bunch of projects over the last couple weeks, and it's clear how much you guys all sort of take care of each other and help each other out. When the call comes, you're always there. You're all there to help each other out, and that's super impressive. And that's the kind of thing that's going to bode well for you in the future. That sort of spirit of collaboration and lending a hand when it's possible, etc., to each other, because that's how you'll make more art that way, right, in the future. So it's a good thing. Yay!
Hey, can I say one last thing?
Please.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, I've already told Jacqueline and Melissa, and like special thanks to the Lighthouse Theater Company. it was a dream come true that I was able to get in touch with him through Ariana, who was the first person I told that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring everyone back. And she was like, oh, well, we can talk with the Lighthouse. And I was like, oh, wow, okay, cool. But other than that, we had an interesting conversation last week, Bernardo. And I just wanted to. I didn't make my peace at that one moment. I just wanted to say thank you as the department chair of the theater arts department. Thank you for welcoming me in as a transfer student. The pleasure was mine. Thank you to my friends. Um, I was a very, very new person when I went in there, and it was like a completely different new environment. And I was like, no, I don't know anyone. Mm. Uh, I've been through a lot of like experiences in my life in terms of criticism. Like I had people doubt me and whatnot, and it was very hard to find a very positive environment. And this, I could say with the utmost confidence that this department was the most absolute positive environment I've ever been in. And I don't know. Thank you.
That's a nice way for us to sign off. I think, Oscar. I think that everybody in this room can really empathize with what you're saying about looking for a home. We're always looking for a home, and we find it in different places at different times. And so, yay, that's awesome. That's a good thing. Let's all keep trying to do that, making homes for ourselves and seeking out new people. Jacqueline, you should send some out about the Lighthouse and get people sort of up to speed on what you all are doing and your plans for the future and everything. Okay. And also, a really quick shout out. There's one more senior project presentation tomorrow. Billy Vo has a piece, and I'll try to send out probably an email during the day if there's new information. But I think we're set for 6 o'clock tomorrow. Check your email and/or check the website, the department website, if you want to see one more piece. It's about an hour long, and then we'll have a little conversation afterwards. So thank you, everybody. And I don't know if any of you guys want to stay and chat longer. You're more than welcome to. I'm going to peace out at this point. Okay. So I'll see you all in the out there in the ether. Oh, graduation is this Sunday at 3 o'clock. Please attend if you want and can. Especially those of you guys who are graduating. Really want to see you there. All right, at 3 o'clock on Sunday. All right, take good care, everybody. I'm out of here. Just stick around as long as you want. Don't mind me. Okay, bye. Thanks again, everybody.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to wrap it up real quick, and then you guys can stay and call. I'll just close out the video.
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone for coming out to see Polarization. I hope you had fun. I'm a part of the Lighthouse Theater Collective. We're a group of crazy people from Cal Poly, mostly from Cal Poly, who have graduated over the past few years and came together during COVID-19 to try and make theater. We haven't done much, but we are doing, I believe we have a show lined up this summer that we're planning on doing. And I think, if I'm remembering correctly, Paige, for those of you who know who Paige is doing an art stream or something like that coming up soon. So if you get a chance to come out and join all of us on that, that would be great. So with that, I'm going to close out the stream. Hope you all had fun. Have a good evening.
Bye.